And had no mana for his ult. Oh, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. He could have ulted the Jarvan had he had the mana and saved his life and potentially made this a much more exciting fight, and it seemed pretty one-sided. So now, purple team is up 7-0. This is definitely not how they expected to go today. There's a lot of stakes on the line. They really have no prize money going, and I don't even think this was ranked, so they really have no elo at all. And Alistar's going to land the Pulverize. Ashe is just going to get some free auto attacks off. The headbutt goes off. Gets Corki away from the Ashe. And they're going to keep trading. Corki keeps missing his ult skill shots there. Got some good trades. Corki's got to be careful against this Ashe because, well, quite frankly, Ashe is in a much better place. He's got the sustain. Corki might have the BF sword. But in a 1v1, I think my money's on Ashe right now. So they got to be careful with that trading. So now we're looking around. Neither team has really made an effort for Baron, Dragon at this point, which is kind of surprising since we're almost at the 15-minute mark. But the score is 7-0. The advantage is heavily in Purple Side's team, and they are maintaining ward coverage on Dragon and the River. So they will know if blue team tries to get something going, and Lee Sin's coming in bottom lane with the flash onto the Pulverize into the headbutt. Corki's going to try to Valkyrie away from that, but the Ashe slow is just too much. Combined with Lee Sin's red buff, will he go down? The flash, the heal goes off. Incoming Zilean. He lands the, oh, that is such a clutch ult. And Zillion's now coming. Made this fair. Jarvan's going to come in. He's going to ult as well. Will anything happen? Alistar will go down. Lee Sin trying to disengage. Corki's going to dive here. And they're just going to walk away. They got their first kill this time, and they might actually walk away with the bottom turret. Morgana's here. Will she land the binding? She misses the binding. Will she try to flash ult? Nope, nothing. They're just going to stop the fighting, and they're just going to let it go. And Jarvan's hanging out in the bushes. Will he stay there? Will anything happen? Will they bait Ashe out? And they are. Blue team actually is going to push bottom lane. They're going to try to take this turret. And Morgana's just not going to have any of that. Bomb goes off on Morgana. I wish I could see their health totals. It lands the binding on Corki. Will they follow up? I bet Morgana was wishing that was in turret range. So close. So close. And it looks like Jarvan's just going to walk away. They're actually going to go for the dragon here. Now Lee Sin and Alistar are coming back. They might be able to contest this if they get here soon enough. Now Vayne's teleport should be back up. Actually, she just ran there. Here comes the Ashe arrow. Lands it perfectly on Corki. The Morgana ult hits 3 of them. And Jarvan ults to try to save his team. Jarvan goes down. Morgana goes down. The dragon finally goes down. Not sure who got it since Lol replay doesn't help. And Vayne got a double kill on the Lee Sin into a triple kill on the Alistar. Vayne just cleaning up. Cleaning up. That engage came perfectly on blue side. And help him out. Help him get back in the game. They lost Jarvan for 3. Actually, they lost Corki as well. I apologize. So it was a 2 for 3 trade. And I do believe blue got the dragon. Or Lee Sin did. I have no idea who got the dragon. Ashe is going to just auto attack. Going to flash back and rain for the volley. Might be able to pick off the Soraka. Oh no. The Soraka heal baited. And Ashe is going to walk away. And then die to the turret. Actually not going to walk away. So that engage actually did help blue side get back into the game a little bit. They killed a lot of people in bottom lane. Then they went and got the dragon. They almost got the dragon. And they walked away with 3 kills to Vayne, who was just a spectacular late game presence. That's, if you wanted someone on their team to get those 3 kills, you wanted it to go to Vayne. So we look at the farm again. Corki is just dominating with 124 to Ashe's 86. But Ashe has that 4. And Smuck Daddy's back in the game. He had disconnected. Morgana's going to get that blue buff. And really, we're just going to go back to farming. Too much excitement for the teams. They're just going to back off here. Try to get their CS up. Try to get some items for the next fight. Purple side, if they get a good engage and get some ults off, and if Warwick actually joins them in a fight for once, they might be able to make things happen. Now Ashe is back bottom. Corki almost getting caught. but he does walk away unscathed. And the Zilean with that push, he's going to be able to push against that Morgana as well as Morgana can push. Now Lee Sin's warding the river. Morgana lands the snare. Now, thanks to the blimp coverage, here we go, we switch to blimp cam, and the Zilean goes off the counter of the Morgana ult that went off. Lee Sin ults the Zilean out of the J4 ult. They're going to try to disengage here. Morgana might go down. Here come the health totals. Alistar coming in from bottom lane. And it looks like he's just going to back off. It's not a smart play. He actually is going to headbutt Pulverize into J4 and just back off after his team tells him to disengage. Vayne does come from the top lane. Now we're on the field. Perfect. There we go. This is slightly okay. Nope. Alright. Alistar's going to ult. He's going to try to combo. Who's he going to try to get? He goes for the Jarvan. Here comes the headbutt. And Warwick ults onto the Jarvan. Vayne's going to condemn Alistar. The exhaust goes off on Vayne. They are chasing after Vayne. Jarvan just combos in. And it looks like Morgana's going to go down to that bomb right before killing Jarvan. And the double kill goes off for Zilean on Alistar and Morgana. Vayne's going to try to take this turret down. And Warwick is just going to eat some bombs there. I don't think they're going to be able to defend this turret. They gotta here comes the Ash Arrow. Just barely missing that Vayne. That was so close, and Syndexis is going to take some hits. He might go down here. Oh, that's close. He's very low at this point. He needs to go back. He's going to go down. Purple side, probably just going to let this turret go down. It's not safe enough for them to try to protect it. And Vayne's actually going to try to go in on that Ashe. But she's going to be able to walk away. And Corki split pushing bottom. He's going to try to get some damage on bottom turret. They might be able to actually take that. So we'll see what happens. Let's look at some items here. Ashe is close to her Infinity's Edge, which is a pretty clutch item on Ashe. Goes well with her passive. It's just fantastic. No one except Morgana actually has a real full item in this game right now. With the Rod of Ages, which is great to get early. Just builds up over time. And it's just fantastic for keeping her alive. She has to be in kind of melee range considering her ult, so having more health is going to help her stay alive to get her ultimate off completely. Both ticks. Now Purple Side's actually just kind of lost their lead there. They're down 2 turrets. And they're slipping up. It's 11-7 right now. Blue team did come back with some of those kills there. And they're going to return to their lanes and just start farming again. Probably a little more emphasis on the push, just so they can try to get some turrets back. 21 minutes into this game, only 2 turrets down on the purple side. They have lost 2 turrets. And Vayne's got a pretty big wave top lane. Just going to get some hits in. Now bottom lane needs to be careful. They don't have that turret, but they do have some good warding there. Alistar did pick up the oracles, and so does Soraka. Soraka's going to try to get rid of that ward. But Alistar comes in to protect it with Ashe in tow. Zilean comes from mid lane. Alistar has to ult away. He did actually kind of a really precautionary ult there. I don't think he needed to do that. Corki's going to try to use one of his ult missiles. And it looks like they're preparing for the dragon to be back up. Yep, even top lane's coming down. To help out, that could be at any time. They're trying to get some ward coverage there. Hard to when both team has the oracles. I didn't catch the timer when that's going to be up, but it should be up any time now. Now Lee Sin and Morgana are back mid lane. We don't know where blue team is. But Corki is pushing bottom, trying to get some pressure on them so they can dragon and make purple team make a decision whether we should go try to clear the giant wave bottom or we should go try to get dragon. And dragon did come up. So Lee Sin is there. Soraka and Alistar are dancing. They're doing the ward dance. Lee Sin lands the Q. Will he do enough damage? Soraka's kind of very tanky though with her heal. Gives him armor. Now Warwick is coming from top lane. Vayne is still top lane. Lee Sin lands the Q. Corki Valkyries the safety. And as we can see, Warwick has pulled the dragon. They're getting some good damage on it. Blue team might just let him have it. Uh-oh, here comes Jarvan. Vayne takes the top turret. Good play there. and purple team walks away with the dragon. Here comes the Ashe ult into the Morgana ult. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is such a clutch ult there. Zilean ults Soraka and walks away, gets Warwick ulted himself. And Vayne actually teleports in. He's getting some good damage on that. Ashe might be able to take her down, and the heal comes off. Such a clutch heal. And Vayne did go down right before she took down that Ashe. So they did trade. But Jarvan's the last person alive. Oh, and Soraka. They are still chasing. Will they? Oh no, they're actually just going to push mid. That's a good decision. And Warwick's going to run top, try to clear that wave that Vayne was pushing. So, purple side did walk away with the dragon, but Vayne walked away with top turret. However, it was not a good engage for blue team there. They lost 3 of their people to only purple team's 1. So now it's 14-8. Blue side's definitely kind of losing in farm at this point. Jarvan kind of fell behind to Lee Sin just a little bit, and especially since Lee Sin is 5-1 to Jarvan's 0-4. So Lee Sin's he's just rolling in gold right now, and they're gonna get Morgana blue buff. Alistar's trying to get some farm as much as he can as the support. He usually just gets the gold per 10 items. He's going to try to get any minions killed that he can, while Ashe is not there to soak him up. The purple side walked away with the tower as well. Warwick is kind of pushing top hard. Vayne is coming up there. Will an engage happen? Vayne's getting some auto attacks. Gets to condemn on the wall. Vayne starts using her ult. Auto attacks, moves. Will Syndaxis go down, and he does a clutch Warwick ult there into the Ashe arrow. Spectacular finish by the Ashe. Oh my god, that was spectacular. Great positioning. Looks like that Warwick was baiting after all. And by that I mean he was probably extremely lucky that Ashe had some map awareness. Now Corki is putting some big pressure on bottom lane. There was a fairly big wave. That Vayne almost had Warwick there, but that was such a clutch ult by both Ashe and Warwick. Helped them out. Now Ashe is getting pursued by Jarvan. Jarvan ults on her. Will she be able to escape? She gets the outside. Lee Sin saves it. Zilean Bomb is actually going to take out Morgana here. Ooh, J4 steals the kill with his spear lance thing. Whatever we want to call that. And so now it's a 4v5 in blue team's favor. Will they do anything with this while Ashe is down? Well, Corki's certainly going to do something with it. He's trying to put some big pressure on bottom lane. Pings go off for bottom lane. Will Corki stick around? We'll have to find out. But purple team is actually closing in on him. Soraka is going to take out that ward. And Lee Sin comes. Looks like Corki's just staying there. He finished off the turret, so he did walk away with the turret. He flashed into the Valkyrie over the wall, but Lee Sin used his Q to catch up to him. Now, will he kill him? Yes, he did. Corki was apparently very low. Morgana was there to try to get the snare off, and pings are going off for Baron. They might actually being able to Baron here off of that kill. Corki, one of their ADs, but here comes the Ashe arrow onto the Zilean. Perfect shot. Will they follow up with the Warwick ult? No, they're not going to go in on that, and that's a pretty safe play there. They weren't really in good position. Alright, so all 5 of them are grouped up at this point. They might go in here. Alistar getting caught by the Zilean Bomb. A couple of Ashe shots. Vayne shots. Oh, gets the condemn into the wall. There goes Alistar's out. Just getting chunked. Just getting chunked. He almost lost that Oracles there. If he would die there, that would not be good since he would lose that Oracles, and that is so vital, especially now with a Baron imminent. Both teams kind of dancing around. They both want to get some good positioning to get the Baron. Whoever gets that buff is going to have a significant advantage in this already kind of close game. It's a little close. I mean, if blue team gets another good engage, they might be able to do something here. Ashe kind of just get some farm top lane, and they're going to try to pick up some items before they go back. Let's see where everyone's at here. It looks like Morgana's got the needlessly large rod. It's going to give her some good ability power going on into the next fight. Vayne hasn't really finished an item yet. Looks like she's trying to build into the Infinity's Edge. Ashe has finished her Infinity's Edge. So has Corki. Corki might be going for a Trinity Force next, which is a great item on Corki because he just has such spam ability. And Jarvan's just building pure health. He is clearly just taking the tank role to a new level.